What's here tonight? Special KOF. Shout out to the homeboys at Dream Cancel. You know what I'm saying?
All right, welcome to the Dream Cancel podcast, and this is Dream Cancel Live. This is our ninth test show. Our ninth test show. We made it up to number 9, and I think the next show it's going to be our first official episode because we've been working the kinks out pretty well with this Hangouts on air program, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, next episode will be the first one, but right now this is number 9, and I'm Desmond Delaghetto, and we're just hanging out. I'm here with LazieFreddy from
What's up?
Connecticut.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
Great.
All right, cool.
It's getting cold over here in the Northeast. It's like 30 degrees out there right now.
Yo, it's getting cold in Minnesota. I mean, it's a given.
I know
but
it's nothing compared to you guys, but it's pretty cold.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of hit me kind of hard, you know what I'm saying, because of the wind. But yeah, it's getting pretty cold. So also we have James Jr. from Chicago. What's up, James?
What's up? Same
How
here.
you been, man?
It's getting really cold.
Yeah. What's the temperature y'all getting so far?
Same thing, 30s, sometimes 20s. This cold here sucks.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really like cold weather myself. You know, like winter's the time to sit in the house and grind. So, yo, why don't we get into some news and announcements really quick? I have some tournament announcements I would like to share. And let's see if I can get it up on here real quick. Oh, here we go. NEC 14, December 6th, 7th, and 8th. And LazieFreddy, what's the area, the location?
This is gonna be in Philadelphia, and this year we're moving over to a new venue. It's the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. According to Big E, this venue is a lot bigger than the one last year, which is ironically much larger than the one before. So this year it's going to be crazy. And according to Big E, all the rooms are sold out, completely sold out, and they are getting more rooms at the Sheraton right now. So I expect this year to be pretty big and just crazy overall.
All right, cool. Are there any pop bonuses for any games there?
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right, cool.
There's going to be special exhibition matches for Marvel, I think. There's going to be a Curly Mustache special team tournament for on Friday for Marvel 3.
Right.
And I think for KOF, we're going to try to get a team tournament going on for KOF as well. And me and Malik we've been talking about this, and instead of going through usual team tournament format, 3v3, and each person plays one character, we're gonna try to do it in a Mikado format. So instead of each person plays one character, we play one team, and basically you have the first person to play the first person on the other team, and then the second person to play the second one. And if there's a draw, and then whoever wins their matches have to play to decide the winner. So that way everyone gets to play. We're gonna try to run a tournament in that format.
Right. All right. Cool. Sounds good. Yo.
Hello.
Karn, what's up, dude?
Hey.
Just popped right in. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you guys?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing great. Glad work's over for the day. Just practicing KOF and other games.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. You practicing like at the moment?
Yeah, I got like 3 monitors up now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dang, man, you got the command center on and running. Cool. Um, all right. Let's see. Next tournament, I would like to share real quick. All right, this is Borderland Games Brawl, Salem, Oregon, November 16th. If you want to know more, just Google Borderland Games Brawl in Facebook, and they have way more details than I know of. So go ahead and check that out if you're in
This
the
is in
Oregon.
which part of Oregon?
It says Salem.
Salem? Where is that? Is that close to Seattle
I hope.
or Portland? Wait a second. Is that where Juicebox moved to? Oregon somewhere?
Yeah, I think Portland. I'm not entirely 100% sure.
Okay, so we might see Juicebox play in this tournament.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
And
And
Juicebox
this
lives around
Saturday.
Rennick.
Juicebox
Say what?
moved to Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay, he used to live around Rennick, or he lives around him now, or what happened?
He used to live in Arizona, but I think he moved to Oregon
Okay.
somewhere. I don't know where in Oregon, but I know he moved there a while ago.
All right.
All right. Cool. Oh, next tournament. What we got? Not that. Oh, Frosty's Frosting 6.
Oh yeah.
December 28th, 29th. I heard you, James. You hyped for this because this is gonna be in your neck of the woods, right?
Oh yes. New venue, Game Pazo, which is a lot bigger. So then, it won't be as hot as like at Nickel City anymore. And
Or
yeah, more
compacted.
room. Yeah, or compacted. Yes, exactly.
And the Game Pazo, it says it's in Downers Grove, Illinois.
Yeah, so it's a little more south compared to Nickel City, which is really north. So
Right. Okay. But it's the general Chicago area pretty much, right?
yeah, Chicagoland area.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. And yep, KOF will be there. Guilty Gear, the main event. They have, I think, that $1,800 pop bonus for Guilty Gear.
Are you
And I'm
guys
still waiting.
gonna do like the exhibitions?
Ooh, like
Yeah,
5v5?
if
Yeah,
enough
that's what
Minnesota
I've
players
been.
come out.
The thing is that we did one last year, but it was off camera. Like it's hard to get it's hard to get
Wait, what?
stream. Huh? So, huh?
You guys
Wait,
won
Minnesota
last
won
year?
last year?
No, we lost last year. We talking about the
Oh.
5v5, James.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't put it on stream. It's hard to put like exhibitions like on stream if it's not like the main game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But nowadays it's so easy because everyone can just get like one of those AverMedia live capture card and just bring it and record everything.
Oh yeah. We'll
It's
try
so
to
easy.
record something.
I got one. I bring it everywhere I go.
Oh yeah. They're really useful. I haven't really used it outside of my house yet,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, I have one of those, and they're pretty neat. So whenever you need to record something, we can just go ahead and use it. And oh, by the way, James, you recently had a tournament up at a spot called what was it? Ignite Game Lounge.
Ignite, yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. Ignite Gaming Lounge.
Cool, and it was called Fall Brawl, right?
Yes.
Oh,
We
cool. How was that?
Like, I didn't even expect a lot of KOF players or, that many KOF players to show up. So, for a local.
Right.
So, because, like, we're all busy nowadays. A couple people getting married.
Right.
Everybody with work and stuff. Some people have 2 jobs. I'm like, what? And then, yeah, we had, like, double-digit players. And it was a lot of fun. Top players have I never seen before, and we
Oh,
got
that's
new
good.
players to enter tournaments. So yeah, we're getting new players to play more seriously now.
Hmm.
Okay.
So that's the good thing out of it, the best thing out of it, I would say.
Right. Okay. Cool. And yeah. So how was what's the results, man? You want to tell us?
Yeah, okay, it was me first place, and then Mario second place, Mario E. Then
Yeah.
third place was James Chaos, also known as Humbag,
Humbag. Yeah.
IFB
When I saw
Humbag.
that name, I got confused.
Yeah, I guess for today he wanted to call himself James Chaos. It was random and out of nowhere. It was funny though. And yeah, fourth. I could go on to fourth and all that stuff, but yeah, top three right there.
So, James, I got a question. So
Yeah.
last time I saw you, you told me that Mario is kind of retiring from KOF. He sold his stake and everything. But then I saw him playing. Did he come back? He couldn't resist the temptation of KOF, or what happened?
From what I heard, or what he told me, that he'll show up to like tournaments around like the media area, like tournaments in Chicago, local tournaments, regionals like Frosty Faustings and like I guess UFGT,
Uh-huh.
but not like traveling way more than I guess like 6 hours, 8 hours. He's
I
not
see.
really traveling
Uh-huh.
anymore, so he'll
Does
still
he?
show up for locals and stuff.
Okay, so he does show up for locals for practice and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, from time to
Okay.
time whenever he can.
Okay,
All
I
right.
see.
Cool. Oh, just to let y'all know, Chris Santoso from Rosarito
Hey
is
guys,
here. What's up?
not much. I just joined. I had to do some errands, but I'm here now, so
Oh, cool, cool, cool. All right,
it's all good.
nice. Yeah, man, good to have you, man. Yo, real quick, what happened yesterday or a few days ago? You said you had a stream popping off with the tournament.
Yeah, our Tuesday stream was on yesterday for like 5 or 6 hours straight, and we had some visitors from Tijuana, and it was a pretty good. So there was like 12 of us here, just like playing casuals. So we ended up doing a tournament, and I'll paste the bracket in the chat once I have it. But it was a pretty go. It was just free, just for fun. But it was a pretty good experience because our community here in Rosarito is kind of new, so we had some good fight experience against these people in TJ. They're pretty good, so we got our butts handed to us, but it was all in good learning experience.
It's all good. It's
Like,
Yeah.
as long as you're learning something from it, it's all good.
yeah,
Part of the experience.
a fun part was like the people from Tijuana. They were here, and like we would like the people from Rosarito would land an HD combo on them or something like that, and they'd be like, "Oh man, I didn't know you guys could do combos," and I'd be like, "What?" So that was one of the funny parts. Like we proved that we can play, but we just need that extra experience.
All right. All right. Cool. That sounds good, man. Glad y'all had a good time. And oh, just let people know what your Twitch and YouTube uh usernames are, for they can watch the archive.
Sure. Well, I don't archive because I have the free Twitch account, but I
Mhm.
upload all my tournaments to YouTube, and the
Okay.
channel is YouTube/SLR Rosarito. I put it in the chat so you guys can read it.
Okay. We can read it. I don't think anyone else can.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's ROSARITO. So,
All right. Cool. All right. Sounds good. Yo, James. Uh,
What's up?
um, so, all right, you won the brawl tournament, and you said you use a special kind of controller, right?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
I
So,
did.
James, I was watching the stream and I saw you pulled out that PS4 controller. And
Oh
can you
yeah.
tell us what's up with that?
PS4 controller. it's obviously the next gen
Actually,
controller, and you could use
let me
it
get
on
a
the
screen
PS3.
share.
And like, I guess the number one thing about it is the home button. It doesn't work on the PS3, so you have to play it wired, obviously, in order to use the PS4 controller. And you need the different types of USB cords they use is the micro USB. So yeah, you gotta find that first, because when you buy this, which I bought at GameStop, because they're selling early, you gotta find a micro USB somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's not hard to find. I guess they're selling it at Best Buys or something.
Micro? I never heard of micro USB.
It's like Samsung
Yeah.
phones.
Okay.
I think so.
Not only that too, the PS4 controller, I feel has like one of the best D-pads ever. Cause like on my PS3 controller, on one side, like for instance, Benimaru's combo, Rekka, the command grab. For some reason, I wasn't getting it as consistently on two-player side. Then when I finally play on this PS4 controller, I started getting it more and more, like often when I
Right.
want to, and yeah, the buttons are really good. I would say a little closer than usual, but that's fine. The start and back buttons or select button is pretty much the options and share button, and they're no longer parallel with the square or right button, so they're just like at an angle, so out of the way of the buttons. And
Yeah.
this time you have to press it harder than usual in order to pause. I guess that's a good thing. So like the sensitivity of buttons and stuff, so you don't get like loosed around or anything. And
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
the overall feel of the handles are really good. They go natural within, I would say, your hands. And yeah, touchpad is not used for anything since it doesn't work on PS3. But
Touchpad, is that
the
in the
shoulder
middle, right there?
buttons, yeah, touchpad is pretty much the middle. Here, picture, yeah, the middle part, and like it's not used for anything on PS3 since it's like a PS4 only thing. The shoulder
Right.
buttons are more round compared to DualShock 3 where they're square on the top. So I guess I'm fine with those. I only use it for HD button anyway. And
HD
yeah.
button.
Oh
You got
yeah.
an
Yeah, I
HD
use
button, dude?
macros. I got HD button, man. Cuz I don't play claw style. I use my thumbs. And yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, like the biggest thing right now is the home button not working. So like you don't get disqualified or anything. So that's a good thing. That's why it's like tournament worthy for like PS3 or current gen systems.
What about the triggers? Uh,
The
in the bump
triggers?
in the bumper. So one of the things people like most about the Xbox controllers are the triggers. It's not. It makes them makes it a little bit easier to play like shooting games. Uh, but
Yeah.
I'm just curious. What is the general feel on a PS4 controller
I mean,
with
on the
the
R2
triggers?
and L2 trigger buttons,
Uh
there's more of a hook now going out, so it
huh.
feels more naturally like a trigger. And like the same thing with the PS3 controller, it goes in. Uh, So I would say the triggers are better, more better suited for shooters too. I personally don't use it because I use like R1, L1, but
Uh huh.
yeah, they're pretty good for shooters.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Cool.
I was actually tempted to buy a PS4 controller last week.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I recommend it.
How much are they?
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, they have this new grip in the back of the controller. So, like, because that's where most people's, their hands sweat and stuff. It's in the back of the controller. So now
Yeah,
it's like,
I did see
yeah,
that a little bit on the back, on not the back, but the bottom parts.
yeah, the bottom parts too. Yeah, same
Yeah.
thing in the back.
How much are the pads alone? How much do they cost?
$60.
Woo!
Same
But that's
thing
only
as a video game.
but
Well,
that's
I
only
mean,
$5 more than the PS3 controller.
Yeah, if you think
retail,
about it
right?
that way.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of forgot how expensive like these new console controllers are, man. Because like PS1, PS2, like you could find a new one back in the day for like $24 or something, retail. Now, you know, controllers costing
Oh
like
yeah.
$50, $60.
But now they have a touchscreen.
Oh yeah, I know. All right, cool. Let's change topics real quick. There is a video that I like that I posted on the Dream Cancel site. I think it was last week. It was the select your character vid that uses the annotations. How did y'all like that?
Really useful, definitely. I shared it with the group in Toronto.
Or okay, I really liked it too. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I would say that some of the character playlists need some more videos. I know the dude is just kind of starting on it, so I'll probably hit him up and give him some recommendations. But I think it's a great idea. What about y'all?
Yeah, it's really good, really useful. I posted on the Chicago KOF Facebook group too, and yeah, since we got newer players playing, it's very useful to them.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. And what's next on the news list? The Persona Robert video. Did y'all like that?
Before you go over that, can I plug one more tournament?
Yeah, for sure. You got it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Screen share. Hold on. All right, should be up. So
Okay, I see it.
this coming Saturday, there is going to be a tournament in New York City. It's going to be hosted by Bum, uh, who's famous for hosting Marvel sessions, but he's been trying to cover KOF as well. So this coming Saturday, we're going to be having a big tournament over at his house, and the tournament starts at 8, and the stream link is twitch.tv/bum163. And in this
Yeah.
tournament, you're going to expect to see a lot of good players from New York and in the area. I will be there, and you'll also see players like Pachukov, one of the best players on the East Coast. You'll probably see Marco, A3
Chris
Religion. Chris G is not going to be there because there's no Marvel. There's going to be Dynasty, Malik is going to be there, and so forth. So be sure to check it out. And East Coast, we're always hyped. So even if you're just like doing training mode, you can just turn on the stream and just listen to our commentary. It's gonna provide you with some good entertainment.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, I know that for sure, man. Because last time y'all had me rolling when y'all was doing commentary, dude. It was so much fun and it was so funny.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
us, East Coast. So yeah, be sure to check it out this Saturday.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that's
and
what
be sure to-
Pachukov was talking about.
Pachukov.
Yeah, it's because he was watching the stream yesterday. He's like, man, you guys should come to New York. I'm like, dude, you know where we are.
Yeah. I haven't seen Pachu in a while. Hopefully, I'll get to play him more this time.
Right. And I love the name House of Crack, and it's by Bums. Like that's how like shady of a name can you get?
He is famous for streaming Marvel, so he gets like a lot of big name Marvel players to go over to his house, like Ray Ray and Alucard, Yipes, Dominion, Insane. They all go to his house to grind out like different games like Marvel and Street Fighter and Cross Tekken. Yeah, but he's been really helpful to us because Bum actually really likes KOF, and he used to play KOF in like I think it was KOF 11. He played like Dulon and Maxima and all the big body characters. So now he really wanted to help us because KOF doesn't really have like a big a presence in Big Two, like our weekly tournaments in at Next Level Arcade. Uh, so yeah, so um, this is one of our main tournaments to go to for all the players in the New York area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and so forth.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
That's
And
cool.
yeah. Just let people know it's a safe environment at the House of Crack. It's a nice place. There isn't crack there, so go ahead and play KOF with these guys. Watch the stream, and yeah, just have fun. Karn, man, yo, do you have anything you want to plug or at all?
Well,
Anything
with regards to like, not really any major tournaments coming up, but we've just started a program once a week where we're introducing new players to the scene, and it's been a lot of fun so far. We've just finished our second week, and we're doing our third on Friday. So it's a once a week thing. We run a round robin. It might take forever because KOF is a really long game for best 2 out of 3 with a lot of players. We start around 7 p.m. and anybody who wins is generally giving pointers, advice, not to overwhelm each person with everything they know, but just a few important things to focus on, one thing at a time. And we've already got 5 new people, so it's pretty good. And next time we have a tournament, we're hoping for a better turnout.
Cool. All right. Sounds good, man. Thanks. You was talking about overwhelming people with information. Let's talk about that a little later because yeah, that's something just kind of popped in my mind as far as helping new players. But Freddie, I wanted to just big ups to Persona Entertainment real quick for that HD Robert combo video, which was pretty cool. Didn't y'all see that?
Yep.
Yep, I watched it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, I always like his vids. They're pretty entertaining.
Oh yeah, I get a lot of combo ideas, like not to be fancy in matches, but just to get some combos in. I get a lot of ideas from his combos, and Robert's actually one of those characters that I hate to play against because he doesn't do anything, but he just keeps me out.
Word.
Speaking of combo videos, today I posted a new story on Dream Cancel. It's basically the winning combo videos from the official Facebook page. So they had a contest for combo videos on the official Facebook page, and they announced the winners. Like every day they announce a new winner. So far, there's 4 players, 4 videos that has been announced so far. So all of these videos are really stylish. So be sure to check it out. You see like Athena's butt loop combo, some really cool combos from Canibalitos. He's from Tijuana, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He might actually be here next Tuesday.
Yeah, so his video is really stylish and cool. So be sure to check out these videos, and maybe you'll learn something from it. Most of them are not practical, but you'll still learn something new from them, for sure.
All right. Cool. And KOF World, that's the official KOF 13 Facebook for from SNK Playmore, right?
Yep, this is the official fan page on Facebook. So
Right,
if you haven't already, make sure to like them on Facebook, so you get all the updates.
Okay. First time I saw it, I was kind of like, is this another like fan page or something? Because there's tons of KOF fan pages, but this one's legit.
Yeah, this one is official. They have a lot of giveaways on there, and sometimes like competitions. Like, are you guys seeing my screen share right here?
Oh, I can see it.
Okay, so in addition to these combo video competitions, there was also a cosplay competition apparently on Halloween, and I think this guy who cosplayed as K-Dash won the tournament. So
Yo,
there's his name's out.
is that Reiki?
Reiki, yeah.
That's Reiki.
So
Yo.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So make sure to check out this page, and sometimes they like post like some really cool just like graphics and images overall. So be sure to check them out.
Right. Cool. That's pretty dope.
Hmm.
I really like that. They even ask for feedback sometimes too, right?
Yeah, they do.
All right. Cool. Very nice. Oh, you also put up a story about the SNK president, right?
That's right. That's right. So earlier this week, SNK Playmore USA posted an official press release saying that the current president or have stepped down after serving 1 year, and they have appointed a new president. The new president apparently he was actually old. He so he was actually president of SNK Playmore, or just SNK back then in the 2000s, and he's coming back to oversee SNK Playmore USA. And the interesting thing about this story, according to the professor from the Madman's Cafe, is that President Toyama, this new guy who's coming up, not only oversees the operations of the American division, but he also oversees a lot of business on the Japanese headquarters. So it's going to affect a lot of their business direction. So it will be interesting to see if they have any big changes of directions under new leadership.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what will happen too. I mean, I hope it's obvious and drastic enough that we'll be able to know and notice.
Yeah.
But we'll see for sure.
Yeah, it might just be like temporary since the professor was saying that the previous President Ota basically just stepped down after 1 year, basically just didn't want to renew his contract. So it's possible that this new President Toyama, is just stepping in temporarily while they find someone to fill in the role. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat information. Let's see. So yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yo, cool avatar, man. I just noticed. Yeah, you mentioned something real quick about your local scene and helping new players, and you said that you didn't want to overwhelm them with like tips or information, right? Or did I hear that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, for everybody here, do y'all sometimes feel that way when you're helping new players? Like you don't want to just like tell them every single thing, you just want to tell them just really basic information?
Well, I have a lot of beginner players, and when I'm teaching them stuff, it's like, no, you should do this. Oh, instead do that. And then I catch myself doing it, and I'm like, dude, if you just tell them everything, it's just going to get mixed up in their head. So what I do is just tell them, you know what, just do this one thing over and over again, and then try to do it in matches. And when you think you can do it in matches, then I'll teach you something else. And then it'll just pile up, and they'll have a lot of resources for when they're in a match.
All right. Okay. That makes sense. Anyone else?
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty much the same. Give them all these things, learn of it. Like,
Well, speak up a little bit, man. I can't.
Like every gathering, I would I would tell them to like learn a specific thing, and then after they've done that in training mode, get used to it during matches. Get used to it during computers sometimes, but that's kind of hard. But yeah, pretty much I try to do it one at a time so they can process information easier, I guess.
Right.
Things one at a time.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Freddie, you have anything to say about that topic?
In terms of helping new players.
Yeah.
So basically, I don't really do much other than just playing casuals with new players. And obviously, I won't use I won't go hard on them. I'll try to scale back on my combos, and sometimes I pick random selects to play against new players just to give them more experience against different characters. And if I see something they've been doing wrong, I'll tell them when I see them, just to teach them a little bit, one step at a time. That's my approach.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I kind of do the same as all you guys. I think the most important thing that I try to tell new players is to understand their normal attacks before learning any combos. Like I go from like normals, then well, normals, learning hops, then combos and HDs, and then mix ups and other kind of um, deep gameplay, Yomi type stuff. But yeah, I definitely try my best to not overwhelm people with a lot of information because, yeah, like Chris said, I mean, they could get confused, and and it's best to kind of just give them the bare bones information, and then spread the more advanced stuff once you start to see that they are progressing or that they are understanding it.
Yeah.
It becomes a lot easier when they start to ask you questions. Then you can really go off. But at the beginning, they're just really trying to get their head around what they're doing.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. What about for y'all? How did y'all start to learn the game? Was it like did y'all want to start like learning combos like off the bat, or which steps did each of y'all take? Uh,
Well, I learned combos first. Yeah, I jumped straight into combos, bread and butters, because I figured if I knew those first, once I started understanding my normals, I could always convert into those combos rather than stopping at the normal.
right. Okay. Cool. Anyone else?
I guess the way I started and started learning stuff. Well, since like we had our own arcade cabinet of the original KOF 13 for arcade,
Mhm.
so that was pretty cool. And then of course, it had training mode and stuff in it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And yeah, that's how I learned because of that. Because arcade we used together at Galloping Ghost Arcade got the KOF 13 arcade version, and then I would pay like $15 just to be there the whole day and just figure out stuff in training mode until somebody pressed start and interfere with me. I'm like, what the heck? And then yeah, that way I was forced to learn how to use the combos and normals in actual matches. And besides like the actual on there, oh plus it was on stick, so I was yeah I chose easy characters the whole time because I'm a pad player and stuff. So
Uh-huh.
and yeah. Aside from that, doing the things, I also watch a bunch of match videos. Like at that time, I watched like Bala and them play the arcade version that won Evo. I think it was 2011. I saw those tournament vids. I was like, wow, King is the best. And then yeah, got to see some combos and stuff from those videos, and then whenever I got time off, go to GGA, spend all day since it's pay once and you could be there for like the whole day, one of those type of things since everything is like on unlimited play or free play
Mm.
on those arcades. So I was there the whole time learning KOF that way on stick. Keep working at it, watching videos, read some stuff, anything I could do to get better and progressively better. So
Right.
yeah.
All right. Cool. Karn, Joe, what about you, man? How did you kind of start learning the game?
Well, like KOF in particular, or like any game?
KOF 13. Yeah.
KOF. Well, I hadn't touched the game at all until it came out on console, and then once I got it, I started just running training mode, trying those missions, and I thought they were like the most difficult thing I ever tried in my life. Well, yeah, it's like I was really struggling with them for a while. Then I started playing with a few people at a local college, and then heard from Gibby, Arcade Shot Gibby, that there was a major scene in my city. So I met a lot of people there, and that's how I really started to learn playing. I'd already been experienced with 98, but 13 it was just really focusing on combos at first. When I started playing against people, I found that punishing was pretty tight sometimes. Things like playing against a Kyo that gets away with using half circle back kick and you don't punish it properly, that kind of thing. But yeah, that was it for the beginning.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. What about you, Freddy? Checking your Gmail.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I was gonna email something too. Okay. So the way I learned KOF 13 is kind of different because I used to play a lot of KOF back in the days. Played a lot of the old KOFs like from KOF 95 to KOF 2000. And when I first picked up KOF 13, the first thing I did was just to jump into training mode and then pick my old characters to see if the combos still work and see what's changed. And then from there I tested out my combos and see what works and what doesn't work, and then I basically sat there a little bit longer to figure out what are the new combos and what kind of new stuff can I do. And then after that, I usually will play the computer a little bit using the computer, using what I know, and just trying to get the feeling down, general feel of how to use the new character down. And yeah, so I actually really like to play the computer every time I learn a new character.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that it really helps me to learn the movement, and also it really helps with the confirms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so I would recommend everyone before hopping online, jump onto the versus mode, and then pick the computer and just pick random select for the computer, and then you can play a long set against the computer to get your confirms and movement down. So when you actually play against like a real person, you get like a good feel for it already.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's my recommendation.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, because the computer, they're not really smart. They just spam moves, but it's good to kind of, like you said, practice hit confirms and practice punishing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they throw out random stuff too, so it's good for that. But yeah, I just use it mainly just for combo practice.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Another thing you can do to practice hit confirming is put a random guard opponent on training.
Yeah.
And whenever they whenever they guard, don't do the special, and when they do, it's pretty hard. I still have a hard time doing it. That's what I'm
Yeah,
practicing
that's
right
something
now.
I also do. But that's different from like hitting a moving target. You know, like with a computer that's always moving around, and you don't know whether it's gonna block or not. So that's a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean,
So
well, the thing is,
so
the computer, they
I
don't really block well, like, at all, though.
yeah
So, yeah, I like to use the random guard too, but at the same
yeah.
time, when you're playing against a real person, they're moving and they're guarding well, depending on who you're playing.
And also your meters are like random when you're playing against a computer and a real person. So when you're in the versus mode against a computer, you can practice using different different types of combos instead of like setting your meters to infinite and then just practice the max damage combo every single time. Instead, if you're practicing against a computer, you should be able to use whatever the max
Whatever you
damage
have, right?
yeah, whatever you have
But
right on the spot. So that really helps you.
yeah, but I mean, for example, with random guard, you can just set that as well. Like just set yourself to one bar, one drive, or set
Yeah,
yourself to just one drive.
you know how much gauge you have in training mode. So my
Yeah,
point is
well,
that in a real match versus the computer or something, you're like paying like attention to your opponent's movement. So when you actually get a hit confirm, you want to decide what's the best combo to do on the fly. So I'd say versus the computer, that gives you really good practice on deciding
yeah,
what to do on the spot.
yeah. I know what you mean. I kind of see where Chris is going at. Because I do that too. Sometimes I turn the meters on to a certain amount, especially if I'm trying to practice a certain combo. If I want to do like a 2-bar HD or a 3-bar or even like a 1-bar, I'll keep it at a certain level, or I'll just turn it off and let it build itself,
Yeah.
just doing B&Bs, and then when I do have the meter,
hmm
then I spend it. I mean, because I do that in survival mode pretty much. I just I beat the computer up. They're pretty easy. Then when I get the meter, I just spin it on whatever combo that I'm working on.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you practice enough, you know sometimes you can like pull off a 2-bar combo when you only have like 1 bar and like 90%. You know, when you get like a few hits of normal moves in, and then you can build that bar to go for a higher damage combo using the newly built meter. You know, so that's something you get like from playing an opponent instead of like sitting in training mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's see. One way I used to use training mode, the computer is sometimes I notice that some opponents, some characters, the AI, they jump more often than others. So I think there was a period in time where I was kind of using them to react to them jumping for like a anti-air them with like a DP. And yeah, they'll work sometimes. Like I'll let them just kind of beat me up or whatever, or I'll move around, and then whenever they will jump, I would just like immediately react. And I try my best not to remember or try to read when they did, because the computer, they can obviously be read, and they're really kind of monotonous and predictable.
Yeah.
But I used to do that.
So that's why I recommend setting the computer to like random select, so you get to play different characters every single time.
Yeah. What about James, Joe, Karn? Any y'all have any tips and tricks as far as using the computer?
Yeah, same thing with you guys. Same thing as what you guys said. Practice with the computer for hit confirming, and then alpha hit confirming combos and all that stuff.
Right. Okay.
Nothing to add for playing against a computer. You guys pretty much got everything. All I can really think of is for hit confirms. There's other types that some players might not be using, and that's using your jump in as one of the hits for your confirm. A lot of players will usually go for low attacks after they do their jump in combo, but you can't. That doesn't really work so well as confirm, because if you set them to be standing and guarding, they might block your standing attack, and then they'll get hit by your crouching B, for example. So if you want to get used to 2 hit confirms for jump ins and not get thrown off by the opponent getting hit, you can just use a crouching A on the ground, because most of the time those don't need to be blocked below. So jump into crouch A for your first confirm, then I guess you could frame trap or whatever after that. Whatever mix-up you want to use, if it gets blocked.
Okay. I never thought of using that.
And another thing is to practice counter hit CD confirms, because counter hit CDs let you do a ridiculous lot of damage, depending on your character and how close you are to the wall. It takes quite a bit of practice though, but in general, whenever you throw a CD, be ready for it to start an entire combo. That's pretty much it.
Yo, that's good that you mentioned that, because for a while in training mode against the computer, I would pick, for some reason, I would pick Andy to practice my jump CD, counter hit confirms or whatever, because for some reason they always do his half circle forward kick, that corkscrew kick, or I don't know, they always
kick.
Yeah, they always do some kick that or some move that always scores some sort of counter hit, randomly, of course. But for a while I did that, and it started to help. Maybe I should try it again. But yeah, I think certain characters can kind of give you a bit more or less random jump CD hit confirms, because they mash and do, random stuff most of the time.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, yo, Fred, you could take off your screen share, man.
How do I do that?
Just hit the screen share button on the left.
Yep.
And
Is it
then,
still on?
what about hit the camera at the top? It's the third.
Yeah, remember
icon.
last time we did it? You had to turn off your webcam and then turn it back on.
I don't
Yeah.
have a webcam.
No, I know. But
The little
if
camera
you hit it,
icon.
if you hit it, it should turn it off.
Yeah, I already hit it. I'm mashing on it, actually.
Oh.
Maybe wait for a little bit, because it might be kind of sluggish.
There should be, when you're looking at that screen, you should be able to hit this button near the top that shows a picture of a small camera. It's a second button. You can just click that, I think.
Yeah, it's highlighted in red.
It's because
Okay, I got enough
he
of that.
doesn't have a camera. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd I turn mine off so quick? I just hit screen share again, then I closed it. It was all good. Yeah, and Joe, it says that for you, you have like a some capture thing on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do I have? I don't even know.
I don't know. I just see like a little camera or something on yours.
I wonder what it's for.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I could turn it off. Yeah, it's all good. Hopefully it ain't messing nothing up.
Actually, let me just pick a random
So I was
picture.
wondering if any of you are going to NEC.
I am. Hopefully.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Not so many Toronto players can make it out this time, but...
What's his name? Bernard gonna be there? I met him last year.
I don't think he is, but I can ask him. Yeah.
Let's see. I think I met Bernard and the other guy's name? Chris. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris.
What event did he go to?
I think it was NEC.
Okay. Chris from like here or Toronto or somewhere else?
Yeah, Canada.
Okay. Might have been. I think I know what you were talking about. Yeah. Don't think he's going to be making it out this time.
Okay.
Not much response this time, but I'm going to ask around again just in case. We got a full
Okay.
month pretty much, so it's cool.
Okay, so no one confirmed so far. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going though.
You are? Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Is there gonna be a
I'll-
team tournament up there for KOF?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So we're trying to set up a 2v2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
tournament.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
I thought you
so-
were mentioning that for the House of Crack.
Yeah, that one also. But for NEC, so instead of doing the usual 3v3 format where each person plays one character, we're gonna try to do it in a 2v2 format, where each person on a team, the first person on a team plays the first person on the other team, and then the second player plays the second player on the second team, and then if there's a draw, whoever wins their matches have to play to decide who wins.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the also known as the Mikado format.
Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so the good thing about this format is that everyone gets to play. You can't just sit back and let your teammate handle the whole thing, even if you're teaming up with I don't know, Romance or Reynolds. You can't do that. You still have to play your matches. So
Right.
yeah, hopefully people will be a little bit more excited about this format.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's what we're trying to do. Hopefully we'll run it after the official tournament on Sunday.
Right. Okay.
But so far, we still have to talk to Biggie about this first. But he's usually pretty easygoing, so shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
So as long as there's interest, we'll run it.
That sounds pretty good. We had this Tuesday. We had a 3 versus 3 with the TJ people, and that's actually what happened. It was like whoever lost, we switch players, and the winner stays. So what happens is the first person from the TJ team beat the 3 of us, so they switched, and the first person from the TJ team the second time beat the 3 of us again. So one of the TJ people didn't get to play.
Yeah, that's one of the bad things about like running a team tournament that way. Not everyone gets to play.
Word. All right. Well, let's switch topics and what other games are people playing, y'all? That you guys are playing outside of KOF? Like anything? What are y'all playing besides KOF on your spare time?
For fighting games?
Oh, fighting games? Any games?
Oh,
Oh.
any game.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm actually playing Puzzle and Dragons at this moment. Yep. It's a cell phone game. You play on your iPhone, Android phone, iPad. It's basically just a puzzle game you play, and it's got like RPG elements built in, so it's kind of addictive at the same time. So yeah, this is my guilty pleasure. Yeah.
What's that name again? Sorry.
Puzzle and Dragons.
All right,
Puzzle and
thanks.
Dragons? Okay.
Yeah, everyone was playing it. Even last weekend on the Capcom stream, they were talking about this game.
Wow.
Yeah, during the downtimes, like G and Sakura, the cosplay player, they were talking about this game, and then they were talking about all the other godlike players like Mago and Eita. They were all on this game.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Sounds like fun.
it is pretty fun.
Yeah, what about anyone else? What other games people playing?
I was playing Tales of Xillia for like the last month.
Oh, yeah, I got that too. I didn't pass it yet, though.
I haven't passed it. I'm at the final boss level, but I want to get everyone to like level 80. So I play every once in a while I'll just try to level up a couple of characters, and I don't want to pass it because once I pass it, I know there's New Game Plus, and I'm gonna want to play it a lot again. I want to take it easy.
I'm learning the new Blaze Blue now. It's
Oh yeah, I'm playing that as well.
Yeah, it's I've never really gotten into any of the older Blaze Blues. I just like tried them a little because I didn't know anybody at all who played them. But now it's really popular where we play. There's like 6 or 7 setups every time I go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm surprised so many people imported the game. It's like most of the people are going to buy it again just to play the story mode because Blaze Blue has a good story mode.
Yeah, there was a tournament last Friday at Next Level in New York City, and I think there was 25 people entered, so everyone was importing the game.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
How much is the import?
It's $65 on PlayAsia,
Whew.
and you can buy points from one of the online stores and get the digital download that way. It might be a little bit more expensive that way. I'm not sure.
It's around like $80.
Yeah, if you buy the points, you get it like right away. You can download it right away, but it's a little bit more expensive.
It's nice to have a digital copy though, so you don't like wear out your console's laser.
Well, you can install the game, right?
How much? Does,
But you still need the CD if you install the game.
Yeah, but it doesn't really read it. It just like reads to make sure your disc is on the console, and then it doesn't read it afterwards. Yeah.
I thought it was like, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thanks.
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right, I forgot. I didn't even install this game, but I can't really navigate these.
I heard that
Japanese
the
menus.
netcode is a little on the iffy side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard
Which
as
is
well.
weird.
But there was a patch like yesterday or something about the netcode.
Oh, that's reassuring. Cool.
Hey, someone brought the game to casuals on Tuesday, and they're saying that some stages have some lag or something, or they give the game lag. Is that like something y'all are experiencing?
I heard that in like a Jin stage, it's a little bit more busy in the background, and if you do certain moves, it lags a little bit.
Right. Okay. But it's
Reminds
not
you-
like constant, right?
No.
Reminds you of playing old Nintendo games. You'll be playing Mario, and when there's too many enemies on the screen, the game slows down.
Yeah.
Oh, that happens in Tales of Xillia, actually.
I see.
Word. James, man, what games are you playing?
Let's see. Recently, GTA. Like I said 2 weeks ago, GTA. Yeah, I've been playing that online, and
How is it online?
it's everybody's an asshole. Like as soon, like, cause it's kind of open worldish online. As soon as somebody sees you drive by, or you run by them, they're gonna go chase you and shoot you down and take your money. I mean, man, this is like, that's why, like, right now, as soon as he sees somebody, I just floor it, man. I gas the pedal, just run away,
Oh, man.
find some place to hide, or just, enter a lobby with, like, multiplayer or something, and, like, man, this kind of sucks. But, it's fun interacting in ways in that game. The co-op's fun. I heard they're gonna add heist soon, so then you can get a lot more money.
Heist?
And heist.
Oh, that sounds like
like,
fun.
yeah, and then like, you communicate with people and like plan it or something on how to get wherever. I guess that's how it works. So yeah. Aside from video games, I've been playing a lot of ping pong.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that's fun.
Get your Forrest Gump on, pretty much.
Yeah, dude, against 4 other people at the same time. Yes.
Oh wow, that's good. Hey James, what PS4 games are you gonna get since you already got the controller?
Oh, right now they
Yeah,
started selling games early too, but right now I got Killzone and Assassin's Creed 4.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it
Well,
for now.
there's only so many
You know that they're
games
doing buy two get one free, right?
at Target.
At
Yeah,
Target and
but
also
like
Amazon.
I already got the games. I got it from GameStop, and so it's like, I don't know what else I would want to get.
Yeah.
Just get a
So
PS3
I was
game.
thinking of getting Call of Duty, but
Don't get Call of Duty.
no, but the
With Ghosts?
multiplayer, it's the same as last year.
I heard there was one cutscene where they copy and paste like the scenes from last year.
Modern Warfare
Yeah, I
2.
saw
Yeah,
that.
they copied a scene from Modern Warfare 2.
Oh wow, it was like exactly the same. I saw the video. I wasn't sure if they're joking or not.
No, it was exactly the same.
No, no. In the old video, there was like a Humvee in the back, and in the Ghost they have like a helicopter instead of a Humvee, something like that. But it was the same scene.
Yeah, the same, I guess, motion cap, same mocap.
Yeah, the angles, everything is the same. Just the background is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Word. Well, I guess I will share what I'm playing outside of fighting games. I've been hitting the old school recently, and I've been um, trying to beat Phantasy Star 3 on Sega Genesis. Have y'all
Wow.
play that?
I only played 2 and 4.
Okay. Yeah, I've only played 4. You know what I'm saying? Until now, 4 was like my starting point. I've played the other ones before, you know, like 2 and 3, but they didn't really catch me as much as 4 did.
Yeah,
Like-
4's way better.
Yeah, 4 was like it was a lot more kind of easier, a little more user friendly, if that's the correct way to say it.
Yeah, they
play-
had those 16-bit cutscenes. They were great.
Yeah, man, look like real anime, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, playing 3, man, this game is rough, dude. Like, oh, man, like RPGs back in the day was rough, man. You know, because they didn't really have a lot of memory and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
the NPCs, they were really vague with like hints and details and
Oh yeah.
trying to understand. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they just tell you to go to this place, and then you're looking for it for like
Yeah, and you're
hours.
looking for it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
The
These
worst is when-
old
yeah.
JRPGs.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
find out the place is like right in front of your face, and you're like, how am I supposed to find this? Yeah, man, it pissed me off, dude. There was a part in the game where they told me like Southwest is like a whirlpool outside of, I mean, in the town, or you know, I talked to one of the NPCs in the town. Yeah, they says, yeah, there's a whirlpool southwest of this town, and I'm like, I'm going southwest in the world of the, you know, and I'm like, I don't see anything, and next thing you know, there's like this hidden like square where I was supposed to like walk into, and that was the freaking whirlpool. I'm like, how was people supposed to find this back in 1991, man? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we had no internet. I mean, we had like magazines, but come on, there's like invisible hidden areas.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem with those old games and those interfaces. You can't really tell what's what sometimes.
That reminds me of old Pokemon games where you have to talk to a little square to find a secret item.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Those games was rough, and plus you spend like the most time leveling up, anyways. You know, because they didn't really give you a lot of like experience, and they were just like difficult.
Yeah, the absolute
yeah.
worst game for leveling was probably 7th Saga on Super Nintendo.
Or
the
I
game
might
was
play
old
that
and
next.
Horrible. It's horrible, man. But yeah, you should try it.
What year was it made?
Probably 91 or older, I think.
Oh, ooh, man, yeah, those old games, man. I guess I'll be prepared for it after I get through with 3, because, man, I mean, I recently, like this year or last year, finally beat for the first time Final Fantasy freaking 10. You know,
Oh.
Wow.
yeah, like 10 years later, or what was it,
I
11,
think you
12?
didn't live it too early. The HD remix is coming out.
Oh, I heard, man. I think that's gonna be pretty dope. I might.
Surprised we're
Well,
doing that.
It's the same game.
Yeah, but the graphics is much nicer.
You saw
That's
him?
true.
Yeah, there's videos on YouTube. They did a side-by-side comparison. I think
Wow.
Square actually rebuilt the game like from ground up. It's not just like scaling it up. A lot of the textures look much nicer in the new one, and it's also widescreen, so
Wow.
you get to see a little bit more.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So I think I might actually get that game and replay it. I think if you get it on the Vita, you get the bundle. You get like 13 and also 13.2, the sequel. If you get it on PS4, not PS4, PS3, you have to buy each one of them individually.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. You know, I'll get it and play it again. Because the first time when I played it, I didn't really give Blitzball a fair chance.
Oh
Like
my
I didn't
God.
even play Blitzball at all.
Really?
Yeah, I played a few games and got whooped, and I'm like, man, what is this, man? I'm not feeling this.
My save file had like 300 hours on it just because I would just get home and play Blitzball for hours.
Wow. That game was so frustrating for me. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, dude, this is like some like horrible like soccer or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's funny, Chris, because
It's like
a friend of
polo,
mine.
water polo.
Yeah, some like weird, like kind of like water polo, like you said. But I knew a friend that was playing Blitzball for hours and hours, almost close to 300, like you said, Chris. And when I finally got a hold of it, I'm like, yo, man, I'm not really feeling this, but I'll give it a chance in HD.
Dude, just get Jex shot and then you'll win all the time.
Yeah, I heard that like
That's
can
what I
you
did.
get like new like spells in Blitzball if you win or something, or
Yeah, you can. You can like
new
take
overdrive?
technique.
Okay.
You can get
Alright.
characters' ultimate weapons. Like Waka's ultimate weapon, you get a part of it from Blitzball.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll give it a chance because I remember I tried to look at the instructions. I'm like, man, what they're trying to bring math and shit in this. All right, because it was so hyped up, but whatever.
That game didn't make much sense to me sometimes. Like, someone just mentioned if you get that eject shot technique, the game becomes a lot easier for Blitzball, but I don't know, they don't really explain to you clearly how to get it. It just says, like, follow the cursor, and then, like, what is it talking about? And then you see a bunch of, like, chat windows fly up all over the screen, and I have no idea what's going on. And then you say, oh, you failed to get the skill. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, it didn't make any sense. What's going on?
Yeah, bring me my Nutella.
Yeah, that was a cool game though.
I liked the battle system in terms of turn order. I thought that was nice.
Very
Yeah,
abusable, but nice.
Yeah, the next game I played that had that system was probably Radiant Historia on Nintendo DS. That game is amazing. There's actually, like, normally you might think that handheld systems just have, like, watered-down versions of other games, but a lot of them, like, are better versions of a lot of the 16-bit RPGs, and a lot of those were amazing. Didn't focus so much on, you know, graphics, but good gameplay and things like that. But on DS, you can kind of do both, so it's good.
Right. Oh, yo, shout out to Kane Blue River, posted a comment. Sup, guys? Good to listen
Oh,
to
sup,
you.
Kane? Oh, yeah, I heard Kane is thinking about coming to NEC.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And word on the street is that he might miss Friday because his flight is coming in late, so he might miss Curly Mustache. But he's gonna be here Saturday and Sunday, and I think he wants to stay little bit afterwards around the country. I'm not sure where he's gonna stay, but he'll be here for a while. Hope. And
You should come to Rosarito, man.
you tell him if he's still on the stream. Tell him.
Nicholas, you come to Rosarito right now.
Cool.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, why don't we wrap things up right now? Actually, next show, everybody. I think I will broadcast the next show in I think 2 weeks, the 27th of November. I think that's the day before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I forgot America has Thanksgiving on a different day.
Oh, y'all having it in October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just found that out thanks to Wikipedia.
And teachers say Wikipedia doesn't work.
But yeah, we'll have another show on the 27th, the first episode, and I think it will mark the first few days where KOF 13 came out on console for the first time back in 2011, and didn't it get delayed? Y'all remember?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it was delayed for a month or so.
Yeah, because November wasn't the original date. Yeah, that was the push forward date. And I remember I was so hyped that October, and then to find out it got delayed, I was like heartbroken, man. But I was like, all right, I'll just wait. And then the PSN characters got delayed for like I think another month.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Yeah, that was pretty wild. But yeah, we'll have a show then and talk about console version 2 years. But yo, why don't we give some shout outs? Chris, any shout outs you want to give?
Sure. Shout outs to the Los Angeles area. Romance was watching our stream yesterday, and he was like, "Dude, you guys should come to LA." And I'm like, "Sure, we'll go there in a few months." I think like the only tournaments I'm gonna go to are SoCal Regionals and Evo, so I'll try to stop by before that. Shout outs to you guys and your communities, because it's growing. I feel like it's growing. Like, I never thought I'd be talking about KOF with people from other countries, so that's pretty cool. And shout outs to the world.
Cool. James Jr., you got any shout outs?
Alright, usual shout-outs. Shout-outs to my family, my mom, my sister for letting me use her computer for KOF. And shout-outs to Chicago KOF community. Thanks for playing the game and sticking to it, guys. Love you guys. Specifically Efo, Byron, Noah, King Bombs, sometimes Mario.
Sometimes Mario.
Sometimes Mario when he could come out. And James Chaos, aka Humbag, Will Fu, even though he's been playing a lot of Blaze Blue lately, but come on, time to play KOF and casuals again. And yeah, Jamie, everybody. There's a lot of names, but yeah, everybody in Chicago KOF community. And I think that's about it for me. Yeah. Shout out to the moms. There we go.
Oh yeah, to the parents, the mom,
to the
dad.
parents, the moms.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for them, we won't be here, obviously.
Exactly.
Cool. Joe, Karn, shout outs.
Same shout-outs as usual, I suppose. Toronto KOF community and I guess everybody else in the KO community. Don't repeat you guys any less. And also shoutouts to all the new players who are giving this game a try. I know it's hard at first, but just keep at it, and it gets a lot more fun. Thanks a lot.
Cool. All right, LazieFreddy, shoutouts.
Same. Shoutouts to the KOF community in Connecticut, especially Paul and Dan. Shoutouts to the KOF community in New England, Merculo, CP. Shoutouts to the guys in New York, Pachukov, Malik, Dynasty, Marco, and so forth. And I wanted to give a shoutouts to SNK, especially their new online team. Especially their lead programmer, Jace Varley, who has been spending a lot of time updating Steam Edition with all of these new features. Like last week, I literally was here complaining about how they implemented the rematch option, and boy, what do you know? Today there was an update and they changed it.
They did?
They did. They
Really?
did. Now you can't mash heavy kick to go back to the lobby. So after a match, you right now you're back to the result screen, and then you have to select whether you want to save your replays. And then after that, you have two options. You either press light punch for to go back to submit a rematch, or light kick to go back to the lobby. So it makes it a little bit easier to submit a request for a rematch. So yeah, shout outs to them constantly giving us updates. So they've been doing
I
a
like
great
that.
job. So yeah, shout outs to them.
Yeah, I really like that. That's some good support and good love from
Yeah,
the
because you know those of us who were in the beta program, they have been literally giving us updates every single day.
Yeah, I remember that.
They were updating the game every single day, and then when the game was released, we thought, okay, you guys did a really good job. We really appreciate it. But then they kept going. They keep giving us updates. So yeah, shout outs to those guys, and yeah.
Shout outs to the effort.
And yeah, I mean, if anything, this game is really worth every single penny, every single
yeah, which aren't
KOF
many.
on Steam. Yeah. The game doesn't cost that much, and yeah, they've been putting a lot of effort in this game. So, and DLCs are free on this game. So, yeah, if you haven't bought it already, just buy it. Even if your computer can't run it, just buy it now, and then you probably upgrade your computer at some point. You can play it later. Just buy it now and support them.
That's what I'm doing.
So yeah, I mean, if you give them enough incentive, they'll keep coming back to us. They've already been asking us like what kind of games we want to see in the future on the PC, and they have a lot of good titles, and maybe who knows, like maybe KOF 14 that they'll port it to PC at the same time with consoles as well. So and that would give us a lot more opportunities to play KOF. So shout outs to them.
With some cross play.
I don't really care about that. I just want the mobility to play it everywhere I go without lugging around like a console and a monitor, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Word. Cool. Yeah, big ups to them. Alright, well, shout outs for me, big ups Minnesota crew, KOF crew, and, you know, the fighting game community crew in Minnesota. Shout outs to Games Ago, the place that we play at for casuals, and we have tournaments, and we need to have a tournament soon. Shout outs to our homies in Chicago that play KOF. Shout outs to everybody else in the USA and Canada and Mexico and worldwide that play King of Fighters. Shout outs to people that post on Dream Council, people that are in the chat, people that are in the forum. And I think that's about it as far as my shouting of outs. Alright, well, why don't we end this episode, and we will see y'all on the 27th for our first official episode 1. There will be no more beta versions for this show, and I hope we'll see y'all there.
Yeah, we'll have scripts and everything.
Scripts for what?
Every word.
Nah, we don't need no scripts, man. This ain't a news show. You know, we just hanging out talking. All right, cool. All right, peace, everybody.
Later.
Take care, guys. Later.
Ciao.
Peace.